Yes, as I mentioned, so we are second-year students of Master Program Educational Innovation and Leadership. Today we are going to tell you more about the program, our experiences, and answer your questions. Education Innovation and Leadership Program is one of the new programs at Tallinn University. It is fully in English and it's all about education. Why educational innovation and leadership? Well, because of Estonian education that is ranked top in Europe. According to PISA 2018, Estonian students are ranked first among European countries. To be mentioned that PISA is a program for international student assessment, and it measures students' knowledge and skills in reading, mathematics, and science to meet real-life challenges. Thus, the program offers a great opportunity to learn about the Estonian education system, what makes it successful, and you are sure to visit different schools and observe, learn, investigate, and analyze their innovations and get ideas for your projects. Since the program is totally in English, you are sure to have international group. For example, we are from 8 countries, and this is an absolute benefit for your personal and professional development. You learn about your students' countries, their educational experiences. You share yours and make friends around the world. Academic staff at the university are real professionals and they're in their spheres, and they're absolutely passionate about what they do. It's common practice to have visiting lecturers from other universities. For example, we have had professors from Oxford University, the University of Twente, and the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences. The university program offers focus on innovation, research, and leadership. And you have people who are interested in the same areas, and they're eager to develop and to learn more.
Mm-hmm. So generally, I should say that our program is divided into 4 semesters. It lasts for 2 years. And of course, the first semester is quite intense. And I will shortly introduce you just our main modules and our main courses. Generally, it's divided into kind of 3 directions. And the first is educational innovation. And here you see the different courses. For example, learning and development, which emphasizes what is the cognitive functioning and what is the role in the education generally. Also, you see global educational change, and we could also discuss theoretically what are the different perspectives of global perspectives generally in the education. You also see innovation in school and classroom. And in this program, we were able to understand what is the physical innovation really taking place in Estonian schools and educational institutions. We could also take the course of teacher professional development, and we could really got the understanding of the whole process of teacher profession. And also learning and group identity, where we could understand what is the adult learning, what is lifelong learning, how this learner and group identity can be formed, and what kind of perspectives we have in the general education. For the second direction, we have research and analytics. The first of all, the quite hard and the useful subject is research methods. And the second subject is educational technology and learning analytics, which really emphasizes how to use educational technology, how to collect the evidence and the data in the innovation, and actually how can we improve the teaching and the learning process. And the third direction is already leadership and management. Here the courses of leadership, culture, innovation in leadership, and generally these policies are quite emphasized, and we can really get the understanding how the leadership works, how the teacher professional leadership also works, what is the future school. Also, I would like to emphasize and speak about a little bit about my personal study experience and why I chose this program and what kind of challenges and progresses are there. First of all, I can say that in Georgia, I have graduated from Education Administration Master's Program, and I just wanted to deepen my knowledge and to explore the new practices and to see like much broader horizon. So there were several reasons why I'm happy to choose this program at Tallinn University. First of all, these courses and the lecturers gave us the solid knowledge. I also gained much more understanding. I also gained the network of my group mates. And I can say that on a personal level and on the educational level, I really got much more experience. For example, my self-management, also life skills generally, we are quite increased. As for the challenges, these challenges are really connected with generally relocation, like moving to the new city. So in this way, I cannot say that there is not like a really big difficulty like connected with the learning, but rather than with the like location and just, for instance, finding a new accommodation. And all of these challenges mostly are like quickly really resolved by the students just in 1 month.
As you might have understood, the program is for those who really bother about education and who are interested in this sphere. And if you are interested in policy making, in becoming a better teacher, educator, work with people and on different projects, so the program is for you. Because during the studies, we not only visit schools, but also different startup companies and other organizations to see what can be implemented in education as well. We analyze them and work. Environment is really modern, and also it's very important what I have found that teachers are really supporting and you really have so much space for your personal development and investigate your topic and get inspired by different ideas for research. And for me it was really great to have informal meetings with our lecturers and having informal settings, and it really every class and every lesson, every course proves that there are so much things that can be done in education, and it can be transformed to really and truly unbelievable ways.
And here, just shortly, we are going to present you when we were asked, like, what kind of keywords, like, how can you describe? And our students, our group mates, we are describing our program. Just shortly, just the keywords, like connecting with the education. And here you see, like, first of all, it is mentioned the knowledge sharing, also supportive environment, solutions, leadership, policy making, and all of them is really connected with development and improvement.
It was a very cool presentation, and welcome to our dormitory. What do you think about it?
Oh,
it looks quite innovative as well.
Yes, so this is the more relaxed environment where we just get to talk and have fun with each other. So I'll just hit the ground running. Basically, I know you're from Ukraine and you are from Georgia. Why did you decide to come and study here in Estonia?
Like, firstly, for me, the education was like the really, really big value. And since the education which I received in Georgia, I just wanted to expand it more and to see, okay, what's more there? Like, what's the European perspective? What's Estonian perspective? And I also knew that Estonia is a front runner in education, and I really wanted to get to know, like, inside secrets, what's going on in Estonia, so that how they became so successful.
Yeah, actually, it coincides with Salome's idea about education. But also, when I was studying at my bachelor university, I also heard all the time like Estonian universities, and I started looking for programs. And this program was the only one I applied, and I have never applied for any other programs. And I have never regretted my choice that I'm here and I studied this program.
That's really awesome. So, when you're done with your studies, in what areas of the society can you work? Do you have to mainly become a teacher, or what else can you do?
Teacher, like teaching is one of the profession. Also principal. Another way is to like go deeper into research. And for instance, I really want to like go through to PhD career. So also anyone can also go to like NGO sphere, like the third sector, where you can really explore education and society and connection there. So I think like we don't have this like box. You can really think about like how in an innovative way you can expand your career and just think through.
Okay. Right now we had the pandemic happen, and due to that, a lot had to change when it comes to contact lectures. So how have you been seeing the online lectures, and what are the ways you think are the innovative ways that the world can move on from this point?
Well, as all the universities and courses, we moved online, and we had our lectures and seminars in different online platforms. And this gives you opportunity also to work with materials and investigate how can be changed. For us, online environment was also effective, and we worked a lot. And importantly, it's to keep informality sometimes. In our group, for example, we had many informal meetings, Zoom parties, so to keep atmosphere friendliness.
Zoom parties.
Zoom parties.
Zoom
How does the
parties.
Zoom? Do you guys have like a DJ also doing his thing? And
Yeah,
background
how does it
music.
work?
yeah, so you have some music as well, and you prepare games, different like question rounds. What would you do if something unexpected, funny? Like what would you do if you become a worm, for example? Like you start brainstorming and having so much fun together.
Wow, that sounds like
Like this online communication is really like also hard, but you have to like build it. So
Yes.
this pandemic really shows that we have to become digital, and of course we should not we should become also innovative and just really think through like how can we get from here.
Okay, so basically in the real world, like you mentioned, that you become a teacher, and that's basically you becoming a groomer. So I guess that is where it applies basically in the real world. So do you have to work in a school, or you can work in ministries, help to with policy shaping and other things? What are those things that you can put
I
this
got a
into
question.
practicality? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, basically any sphere, so both ministries and schools. The program is really new, and a lot of things we studied there new as well. And you cannot say that you graduate and you become a teacher of this. No, and in modern world, there are not going to be the professions existing now. So they're going to change. They're going to change the names and responsibilities. So basically, what you are able to do with the skills and knowledge you gain during the program is to go in educational sector and work there by analyzing what is done and what can be improved and what it means to make a change, because we're really focused on leadership and change making, and everyone knows that making a change is never easy. So
Yeah, I'll just add this, like policy making is, and leadership generally, and innovation and change management is one of the core courses here at our program. So as you said, working in the ministries, yes, it's possible, like policy consultant, let's say. So not only on the teaching and school level, but a little bit higher level as well.
So what would be one advice you give to the future applicants?
Work, study, and also be resilient. Take care of mental health, and also make sure that the first semester, as already mentioned, is quite intense, quite hard. So just embrace this thing, be really hardworking and go through it.
Yeah, and think what you want to do.
Yeah, what's the goal?
What's your goal? What's your vision? Don't apply if you don't really know what's going on in education. You really are not passionate about that. If you're passionate, then it's truly for you. Then you will find so much space for everything.
Okay, this is my final question, and just one answer is needed. We have two superpowers between invisibility and flying. Which one would you choose?
I would fly.
You would fly. What
Fly.
All of you want to fly. I want to be invisible. Anyways, moving forward, I think we're still going to have a Zoom party after this, but we're still going to think about that. But thank you so much for this. We really appreciate it.